What's going on, guys? We're back. We're live. How is everybody doing? I'm super hyped to be here. Happy MLK Day. I know a lot of people did have today off. I know also a lot of people did work. So, I mean, regardless of how your day went, I hope you had a great one. Happy to be in the building here. We're going to be featuring, I guess, the other Kasina Wong. I was able to feature last year the orange one, and now we got the gray one, which honestly, I much prefer it. So I'm really excited to be featuring them today for you guys. But how are we doing? What is good? How is everybody doing? Tomorrow we got a pretty jam-packed day in the morning. We got about 4 drops, I believe. So we'll talk about that after the sneaker. I'll talk a little bit on like what exactly we're expecting for tomorrow. You guys let me know if you guys are going for anything. But who do we got here? We got Mr. Osko in the building. Let's go with the triple rocket ships to the moon, man. You know it. Brad PG in the building. What's up? We outside. We always outside, man. Even when we're inside, we are outside to some degree. But what is up? How is everybody? We got Mo Beta Kicks. What's up, fam? How is everybody? What is good? I'm feeling good. If you guys don't know, it's just been a good weekend. You know, it's nice to have a 3-day weekend. You know, definitely got some R&R for sure. I feel like sometimes you just gotta just, you know, unplug, like completely unplug from the wall. And I think today was one of those days where I was able to unplug. So I'm thankful for the time and all the support. Mr. Osu says, we good. How my day is good, man. Overall, start to finish. Hey man, we just doing what we need to do over here. So yeah, things are good. Things are good for sure. Just busy, you know. We always busy to some degree, but it was good to kind of recharge the batteries to some extent. Let me go ahead and pull up my main webcam. So this is pretty much what we're going to be touching on. We're going to be focused on the gray pair today. Honestly, probably I'm just going to say these Air Maxes that released last year. I'm like slipping over here. These Air Maxes that released last year, I feel like so slept on. Like seriously, the story behind this and everything. Anyway, you guys know I'm gonna let it be known that the gray one we got it over here. It hands down to me is my much preferred color. I feel like the orange one's just a little bit of it's an interesting one, that's for sure. But we got to cover this because we're building a sneaker library here. That's pretty much what we're doing. Because guess what? There are a lot of I call them Air Max heads. Like they're just obsessed with Air Max. It's like you look at their collection and all they have is just Air Max everything. And I don't blame them. Air Maxes are some of the most comfortable sneakers. I mean, I'm very excited for the Air Max Day, because on Air Max Day, for those that don't know, they're going to be releasing the original Air Max with the big bubble this year. And so it's like I need that. Like I'm hyped. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm a complete Air Max head, as big of a fanatic as some of these guys, but like, you know, I got a couple. I got the Patas in my collection. I got a couple that I am fond of, and this one, honestly, I think was one of the best Air Maxes that did release last year. That's my honest, humble opinion. Denzi in the building says, yo, what's good, Ernest? I hit the Orchard raffle for Pawn Shop Dunks. Let's go. I'm still waiting over here. I'm hoping I hit at Deluxe, but we only put 1 entry in. But if I win, expect a review next week. You know, typically Deluxe lets us know about like winners. They start to roll out winners. I believe sometimes Monday, sometimes Tuesday. That's typically their time. So hey, if we get him, we'll feature him on the channel as in typical stream fashion. You guys know it. But are you guys excited about? Well, I mean, a part of me, I don't want to be too mixed up all over the place. We'll touch on these first. I'll give you my honest, humble opinion on them. We'll feature on the channel, and then we'll touch on exactly what's dropping this week or what's dropping tomorrow. Because apparently there's 4 sneakers that are dropping tomorrow. I don't know if you guys are going for anything, but we'll touch on that. So just stay tuned, hang with me, smash that like button if you guys. I know you guys typically already have smashed the like button, but it definitely does help the algo if you haven't already. But let's go ahead and touch on this. So this specific one, it's a collaboration with a Korean-based brand, Kasina, and Nike Air Max. So let me go ahead and just pull up. Yeah, so it's a Korean-based brand. Kasina collaborated with Nike, and this did release last year. Okay, this did release last year, middle of the year, about June. It was when these dropped. And it's kind of like the marriage of 2 shoes in a lot of aspects. Let me just bring down the volume here so you guys can actually hear me. But basically, so these are supposed to symbolize ducks, okay? And basically the story goes that when couples get married, I'll just drop this photo over here. When couples get married, they're gifted these wooden ducks. And I had no idea about this. You know, I mean, I featured the first one. I didn't even know about this, but you know, hey, the more you learn as you go. But basically, it's inspired by Wong and this cultural tradition of gifting wooden ducks two couples on their wedding day. And very interesting. The two pairs feature mixed materials like leather, suede, fox pony hair, and more. Okay, so I don't know. For me, I really like this pair a lot. It's one of my favorite Air Maxes that did drop last year, alongside with probably the Air Max Heavy as well. And then, well, I'm trying to remember. I think the Padas, the Monarchs, I believe that released in 2021, so I won't really count that since that it wasn't a 2022 release. But yeah, these are super clean, as you see over here. I mean, this photo might not be the best one, but I do have a couple other images here. Let me go ahead over here and just show you guys. So shout outs, I guess, Hypebeast for, you know, having these photos. But you have a bunch of different materials on this, and I think that's what I really like about this sneaker is they really kind of compiled these different materials, and they just, I don't know, and it's very elegant to be able to compile all these different materials. You have everything from that Nike checkmark that goes blossoms into a flower. You have that really cute little duck on the back. I guess it's apparently this like special bird, and yeah, you got him. You got a corked midsole, which is pretty interesting. I don't know. There's something about me and like corked midsoles. I can't justify wearing socks on corked midsoles. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I mean, hey, yeah, I guess don't knock it till you try it. But there were so many Fire Air Maxes, Fire Air Max 1 drops last year. Yeah, there really were. I mean, another one. Shout out to the Blueprint. I featured that on the channel as well. That was that released on Air Max Day last year. That was a fire piece. I really like that. Yo, we got Nitro in the building. Hi and I, always grinding, always editing. What's going on? How are you? What is up? We're just going through this real quick. So this one was the other one I did release. So this is pretty much this is the Nike Air Max 1 Kasina Wong and Orange. And then the one I'm going to be featuring today is this one, which I honestly much prefer. I don't know. This one, I just feel like this is easier to match. Especially like, you know, fall, winter, but actually all year round. I mean, I could see maybe this is more of a summer shoe, if anything, because of the orange, you know, but this is clean. And then look at that bottom part. I mean, they killed this. They absolutely killed this. This is such a phenomenal sneaker, and the photos on this are just amazing. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's pull them out. All right, hope you guys are excited about this because they're not doing crazy in the aftermarket. I think this is such a worthy pickup if you guys are interested in Air Maxes and you're considering something that, because I believe this year based on the drops I'm seeing this year, there's definitely some excitement, there's definitely a lot of anticipation, but I feel like this year is going to be the year where people look back on last year and they're going to ask themselves, what did I miss out on? What can I get? You know, like for me, one of the things on my list is those green apple dunks. I got to get those. Green apple dunks, that's for sure. Nitro says, I have this Air Max in Kasina in particle gray, clean in hand. Yeah, no, they're phenomenal. And I love that little keychain. Like, for me, part of the reason I like doing these reviews is like showing you guys like what comes with this specific sneaker. You know, sometimes it comes with a keychain, sometimes it comes with extra laces. But this is obviously the amazing photos that Soul Collector did put together. You have both birds on the corked midsole. And yeah, you also happen to have this wooden piece as well. Super sick. All right, anyway, without any further ado, let's go ahead and pull it out so you guys can actually see the sneaker, and it comes with this little bird as well. Super cool. I mean, this is like a phenomenal car keychain, I think. And let's go ahead and let's pull up the main display. I'm here. What's up? So, okay, we got, I'm just gonna make sure I got a little bit of like background music. So we got the box over here, guys. There we are. Bang. The Air Max Kasina Air Max Nike. All right, and again, I really wish this was my size. I was not able to pick it up in my size, but you know, this is obviously for the channel to feature on. So it's a men's size 7, it's a women's size 8.5, but we have them over here. So let me go ahead and I want to make sure I just got a little bit of background music. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and let's pull them out of the box. So we open them up. You have that interesting paper, okay? Very similar to the last review I did. And we just open them up. There we go. And it's really protected. You got two there. We have them right over there. All right, so let's go ahead and let's pull these out. And let's give it a quick spin. All right, so here they are. I just want to make sure that, okay, there they are. This is the Nike Air Max 1 Kasina Wong An in gray, okay? And I guess that particle gray, all right? Let's just give it a spin. You got that little bird on the back. Ah, this thing is so adorable. It's awesome. And then you pretty much have two colors of the swoosh. So you got the blue on the medial side, and then on the other side, you pretty much have that nice cream, okay? And the cream goes very, very well with this bottom piece. And I really like that because this is what most people are gonna see. They're not really gonna see this, you know? They're going to see mostly the exterior part of it. The bird, respect Korean, Mandarin duck. Yeah. Hey, yo, we got Christian Tuke in the building. What's going on? How are we doing? What is good? How are you? We're just pretty much featuring these Air Maxes. All right, so we got a couple of different materials on this. Obviously, we have this really nice gray suede that pretty much wraps around the entire sneaker. You can't miss it. We have that Nike check mark, which blossoms into that really lovely flower, that orange flower. And I'm just going to give it a quick 360 so you see that. And then we got pretty much, a bunch of different materials. We have this light gray suede, and then we happen to have obviously the bird stitched in there. Like, it's stitched in really well. Like, honestly, I'm shocked that this isn't doing more on the aftermarket. We have this nice dark gray leather, and then we have another suede on top, which is a darker gray suede, okay? And these are phenomenal. Bottom of the sneaker, you pretty much have the bird over there, all right? I think I need to pull out the other pair just so you can kind of see, because it pretty much, it shows a photo, I believe, when you put them together. Kind of like that. You know, you got both birds. Super clean. And then you have Nike on one side, Kasina on the other. Toe down. This is pretty much what you see. Yeah, it's like if you're obsessed with Air Maxes and you don't have this in your collection, I don't know what you're doing. Like, seriously, these are just really amazing. And then you pretty much have the Kasina branding over there. And then I believe this is supposed to be like that, and you have Kasina on one side on that wooden tab, and you have pretty much Nike on the other. Okay. I believe, I'm not sure if you can swap them out. Yeah, no, the one just has Nike on it, the other has Kasina, and that's it. The other side is blank. Just want to let that be known. Man, that's some nice quality. No, it's really good. And this also does happen to come with that bird, that little keychain bird. Now the other pair that I reviewed did happen to come with the other bird. So you pretty much see one is this one, the orange bird, and then the other one is this one. Hoping my light doesn't mess it up too much, but you can kind of see it, right? So we got both keychains in the building. These are phenomenal, you know. I mean, even if you were gonna gift this little keychain to somebody, I think it's an awesome little present. Oh, back of it is gonna have Nike and Kasina. There we go. All right, just wanted to feature that. These are clean. Now the inside of the sneaker does happen to have that cork midsole. Cork insole with the little duck, and then the other side's going to show that other bird. These are clean. These are super clean, and I'm honestly shocked. I'm shocked that they're not doing that well on the aftermarket. And what I mean by they're not doing that well is, like, they're not going for like crazy amounts. Like, they're just kind of like trending at. I'll show you the prices momentarily, but overall, I think this is such a phenomenal sneaker. I'm going to give this one a solid 9 out of 10. I really like this a lot. This is one of my favorite Air Maxes that did drop last year, and we had to feature it on the channel. I didn't have the opportunity. We didn't hit on sneakers. I didn't see any opportunity, and then the moment I saw this pop up in the Nike store, I was like, swoop, we are getting these regardless of the size because we got to feature on the channel, right? So overall, super solid. Another thing I did want to touch on also is we do happen to have like this like pony hair as well. It's one of the materials I didn't really touch on. You got pony hair over here. It is an interesting material, but you know, due to the fact it's gray, you don't really notice it. It just kind of blends really well with the sneaker. But overall, you see on the front, you have suede that transitions into the pony hair. So you got the pony hair over there and pony hair on the other side. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of bring that up to the camera so you can see it real well. And then you have these plastic pieces to put the eyelets through as well. No extra laces on this. I believe there is nothing. Yep, nothing else in the box. Basically just comes with these nice cream laces. So that's what we got. Overall, solid pickup. I really like these a lot. I really wish this wasn't my size. And I am considering picking this up in my size, honestly, considering the fact I'm trying to build a little bit more of an Air Max collection. I just want to have a solid like 4 to 5 Air Maxes in my collection. I believe right now I probably have around 3. So we're going to start building and figure it out, right? But at the end of the day, these are super clean. Highly recommend if you're considering picking them up. And yeah, I mean, obviously the last thing that, that's kind of a no-brainer is that Air Max bubble. But these are super, super comfy, and I highly recommend them. So yeah. That just says, that's my #1 Air Max sneaker pickup last year for retail. Yeah, man. I mean, look, guys, this channel, I only want to feature stuff that I actually like believe is worth featuring and worth talking about, and this is definitely one of them. I mean, yes, we're going to feature a lot of sneakers that, maybe might not be all that hype, but are still worth to get the content out to some people. I mean, surprisingly, I've done a couple videos where I didn't believe they were going to do that well, and they surprised me. It shocks me. It shocks me on how YouTube works, on how the videos that I think aren't going to do well are some of my best performing videos. It just, none of this makes sense. It does not make sense to me, but hey, if you're watching this, smash that like button if you like these. I highly recommend this. This is such a phenomenal piece, especially the fact you get this really nice keychain with it as well. You got that little duck. I mean, come on, that's freaking awesome at the end of the day. So that concludes my review of the Nike Air Max Kasina Wong and in particle gray. Super fire sneaker. Okay, look at that little bird. Like, how can you say no to that little bird? Come on. Well, yo, I appreciate all you guys rocking with me. We're gonna transition the conversation into a little bit on like what exactly is coming out this week. All right, so tomorrow, the first thing I wanted to touch on, okay, for any of our SB Dunk sneakerheads in the building, I want to go ahead and let you guys know. CCS is doing a contest tomorrow. I see Eno Lee over here. Shout out to Eno Lee. He says, "I like the white gum more than the blacks." I think this is a fire piece, and honestly, I had the opportunity to pick this up. I just wasn't sure what they were going to be doing on the aftermarket, because when I went to go pick up my True Blues at Undefeated, I saw this out. They were pulling this out, and I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." I think this is clean. I don't think it's going to do that well in the aftermarket. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a black. It's just a black and white with gray. I mean, sorry, black and white with a gum sole. Like SB. If you want to go for this, CCS is having a contest tomorrow at 9 a.m. PST. So it's a 5-minute raffle to get your entry in, and then kind of good luck. I've joined a bunch of contests. I've never won anything, but still, I think it's worthwhile joining, because you know how they have the CCS Plus that you can join. I prefer not to participate in that. It's $20 a year, and they say you can have up to 3 entries. To me, I think it's a complete waste of money, because a lot of those people that have participated in that, they've never won, and it's just like CCS just eats their money. Nitro says, my local skate shop had first come, first serve. It sold out in less than a minute. Yeah, I mean, a part of me, I don't know, I have mixed feelings on, like, should I have picked it up? I don't know. It would have been nice to feature this on the channel, but, like, look, I ended up holding off because again, the purpose for me going there was to get the True Blues, and that's pretty much it, so I could feature it on the channel. But I think these are fire. If you want to go for these tomorrow, CCS is having that raffle. I might participate. I'm still kind of on the fence, because it's like, had the opportunity, slept on it, and then now I'm kind of like, I think these are awesome if you're actually going to use them for skating. That's for sure. All right, so there are, I believe there's 4 things dropping tomorrow, okay? We have the Jordan Low SC. Okay, let's bring that up over here. The Jordan 1 Low SC. Man, if this freaking... Okay, this is the only site I was able to get working right now, so forgive me if it's in a different language. Give me 1 second here. I'm waiting for the English thing to pop up. But this is dropping tomorrow, okay, if you guys are interested in these. It's kind of like that patent. It's a Jordan 1 Low patent, a black patent leather sneaker. I believe this is in women's sizes, but this is dropping on Nike tomorrow. Sorry, it's in another language. For some reason, I can't pull up the regular one for some weird reason. But this is one of the drops that's happening tomorrow. And then another thing that's dropping tomorrow also is going to be these, okay? These, another True Blue, but they are going to be the Jordan Low in True Blue. I like these. I really do like these. You guys know me. I mean, I'm a fanatic on the True Blues. Let me actually bust out the True Blues over here. I got the True Blues over here. And I hope you guys like that lace swap. I hope you guys like that lace swap that I ended up doing. But yeah, we do happen. Oh, I actually ended up just lacing the entire thing with red. Now, here they are. But I mean, if you guys, I know that I knew they were gonna sell out. It was just a matter of time. They ended up selling out on Nike. I don't know if these are still in stock in certain places, but I'm really glad with the pairs that I ended up getting. You guys let me know if you do like those red laces, and what your initial thoughts are of them. But I just wanted to pull them out of the box and just show them to you guys, because we like them. We like them a lot. I mean, heck, we wouldn't have got as many pairs if we weren't fans of them, right? But this one's clean. I like this one a lot. There was actually another one that I did see not too long ago. It was another low with, I believe it was a blue check mark, which I was also a fan of, but this isn't bad. So this is the second one that's also dropping. Now we also have a pretty big day due to the fact pandas are dropping again. I know pandas are played out. It's all good. We get it. Pandas are played out. Panda dunks. I'm just gonna pull it up on like a StockX, and they're dropping on two sites, Finish Line, JD Sports. So if you guys are going for these, again, these are the unbreakables. If you're going for them for the personal, if you're going for them for the resale, like there's still gonna be money to be made, whether it's 50 to 150 bucks depending on the size you get. There's always money to be made depending on where you end up selling them. And then lastly, another thing that is dropping obviously tomorrow is going to be the Montreal Bagel. All right, and I don't know, can anyone let me know, are you guys going for this? Like, is this this is going to be dropping on sneakers, I believe, and I don't know, I might go for them. I might go for them to feature on the channel. I'm kind of on the fence, but I think the quality does look good overall. It's interesting, but I mean, come on, you're walking around with all these sesame seeds on your feet. It's kind of ridiculous. Now, the drop on sneakers is not going to come with that special box. I know certain stores are having that special box. I kind of want the special box if I'm going to feature it on the channel. I do like this wood grain on the inside. That's kind of cool, and the gum sole as well. Yeah, we're not seeing the box over here, but you guys kind of get the gist. So these are a couple things that are dropping tomorrow. Now, please don't, all four sneakers are all dropping at the same time. They're all dropping at like 7 a.m. 7 a.m. PST. They're all dropping at the same time. That's 10 a.m. EST. So, you make your decision on what you want to go for. Pandas on JD Finish Line tomorrow, crossing fingers. Yeah, full send it for the bagel. I think we're going to go for the bagel. I actually think we're going to go for the bagel tomorrow. I mean, I don't know, because it's like I also know that the CCS contest is, you have the 5 minute, it's 5 minutes to go, so it's kind of like you gotta figure out what you're gonna go for. Wait, I believe, or was that 9? Was that at 9? Let me double check over here. Oh, it's dropping at 9 PST. Okay, so you have time. It's not all four sneakers and then you got to go for this at the same time. I think that would be like us running around with our heads cut off. But the last thing I wanted to touch on real quick over here, I mean, regarding the sneaker, just checking on what they're doing on aftermarket. Okay, I should have just went into that right after the sneaker, but I'm shocked. I mean, it's really only the larger sizes, so I kind of feel bad for Bigfoot Gang because they're gonna have to pay a little bit more. But I mean, look, my size, that's like pretty much breaking even, if anything. So I might pick up a pair in my size. I really do like these a lot. Is definitely one of my favorite Air Maxes that did drop last year. The materials, everything, the story, they killed this. Like, they did such a good job on this. I really do like it a lot. Let's see what the other one is doing. The other one over here, yeah, even less, I believe. Yeah, even lower. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to feature this because I wanted to complete the set. I feel like it's kind of weird of just me featuring one of them and then I'm missing. It's like featuring the, like, let's say I'm featuring like the woman sneaker, but I'm not featuring the men's sneaker, and it's like, it's kind of missing. It's like, how can you have a marriage or something if you don't have both parties? It's kind of weird, right? But hey, we got them and we're done. We're done with the review. So I wonder if Pigeon would attack if you're wearing those. Man, that's funny. Oh, if you're wearing the dunks, that's so funny, man. If you're wearing the dunks, I have no idea. Hey, you never know, man. I mean, you're probably gonna look at your feet like you're a walking piece of bread or something like that. But I mean, sheesh. Yeah, I think we're gonna send it for the bagel, to get the content. God, This thing is ridiculous. I mean, especially the fact it's okay. It's going for $120. Okay, I don't think there's going to be any resale. A lot of people are not going to be going for this because it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I mean, what are you going to do? Rub some cream cheese all over your sneakers? Like, it's just a weird sneaker. What are they doing on the aftermarket? Okay, 150, 159, da da da. Okay, interesting. But yeah, those are some of the drops that are happening tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out if there is anything else top of mind that you guys are looking forward to that is dropping soon. I'm double checking here. I guess I got my little calendar over here. So True Blues just dropped. January. Well, I think the next thing that I am excited for is it's coming obviously in February are the 85, the black and white. You know, I guess people are calling them like the Panda 85s, but let's not call it the Panda 85s, please. Yeah, the OG colorway, black and white. That's dropping on Feb 15. So that's kind of in a month from now, like 30 days out. And then yeah, you know, honestly, I'm starting to look at a calendar and like these next 2 months are going to start to get real packed. Like seriously, I think the next thing that we're gonna full send it for is the AJKO. We're gonna try for the AJKO because mainly we want it for the content. I do believe that if we do hit them and we're able to get the content, we can still like resell them and break even if anything. Let me actually just bring them up over here real quick. Yeah, we got 14 viewers in the building. What's going on, guys? Yo, smash that like button if you guys are enjoying the stream. Again, we're just chilling here. We're vibing. We're seeing what's dropping tomorrow. We're checking what else is worth looking forward to for the month of like January, February as we transition into that. But I did want to bring this up real quick. The black white 85. These ones are probably I kind of view the months in quarters because I work in sales, but like let's say this is one of the best sneakers that's releasing in this quarter for me, okay? And this is the one that's going to have resale value. This is the one that everybody and their mom and their dad and their dog are going to be going for. We're going to full send it for this. We're going to try to get as many pairs as we can because there will be some decent money to be made from them, and it would be amazing to have this in the collection. You guys know I hit purchasing on the resale market for the Georgetown 85s. It's just made of a much higher leather quality. It is phenomenal, and it's one of my favorite pickups. It's my top third. It's my third sneaker of the year from last year. So I just want to let that be known. Yo, we got HHSB crew bagels. Yeah, anybody going for these freaking bagels? I have no idea, man, honestly. Yo, shout out to HHSB crew in the building, showing the love. What's going on? Hope you are well. You know me, man. I'm an avid watcher over there, bro. We always smashing that like button and seeing what's up. And I really like that video you did on like, I won't talk too much about it because I feel like I did touch on it with one of my last streams, with the whole sneaker con and the you know, those mystery boxes. You did a phenomenal video on that, so I just want to give a shout out to HHSB crew. If you guys have not seen that video, check out his channel. I think he did an amazing video on it. On just, I don't know, it just seems so like fluid, everything, and like the story behind it. And yeah, I mean, imagine that you go to SneakerCon and that's your first experience. You want to buy a box because it's all hyped up. You've seen all the videos of like people hitting on maybe something like a Travis Scott or something, and then you end up getting like something that's like worth like, I don't know, $80 on the aftermarket, and you paid $300. So like, look, at the end of the day, it's like we want to shed light on the positivity, but we also want to shed light on where the negativity in the community is, so we know where to kind of stay away from, right? Run up that like button. Thanks, fam. Yeah, man. No, I just see the work, and I want to give you credit for what we see. That's for sure. I mean, you know what we're building here, man. We're building a sneaker library. Like for me, that's my motive of my channel is I want, like, if people are looking for specific sneakers, they can see my honest opinion, my rating, and the quality, and what they're doing on the aftermarket. If it's even worth a cop, if it's worth a drop, then we keep moving, right? Nitro says next mystery box is all boxes with bagels. Dunk scam. Oh my god. I had to take a moment to like let that register. Imagine you're buying a mystery box. I think those guys are banned. I think they're banned from the next SneakerCon. I don't think they're going to be able to do that anymore. I think the only place that they can actually legitimately do that is on their website and sell mystery boxes on their website. Because then it's really at your own demise. You know what I mean? It's like then you're going to have to watch your kids And if they're using your credit card to buy this stuff, you know what I mean? Then there's got to be. I know there's some like things you can do on the back end on your computer to kind of protect. I think Apple does it, protecting purchases from certain sites so your kids can't buy stuff, because kids end up buying video games. They can't end up buying everything, and you're just like, whoa, like we spent $500 on, like, what did we spend? And all this stuff just arriving in your house. Your kid ended up just running your credit card up. But you know, I mean, look, we gotta look out for one another in the sneaker community, because like, yeah, it's kind of crazy to me. I was thinking about it earlier. It's kind of like a fight for survival in a lot of aspects, you know. It's like who's in your community, who are you letting in. It's either we'll fly together, or it's, you know, we fly together or we die together. You know, it's very interesting on how like how certain people will uplift you or certain people will bring you down. So again, I don't want to get too philosophical here, but you guys kind of get my understanding. HHSB Crew says, yeah, my only issue was scamming young entrepreneurs. Yeah, I mean, imagine that you're a 12-year-old kid. It's your first time in SneakerCon. You're super excited. You're willing to drop $300 because you're really hoping to hit on a very expensive piece so that you could sell it, make some money, and then you could put it back into your little side hustle or whatever it is, or you're starting your own business. You know what I mean? So look, I think it's just important that we as content creators shed light on the situation, okay? Because it was pretty messed up, that's for sure. Grown people, I'm okay with. Lol, be smarter. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, the whole motive was gambling. It's like I understand with coin flips and stuff. Like, I don't know. To me, a coin flip's a coin flip. I know that's still some kind of gamble to some extent, but I feel like the whole idea of a coin flip has been happening for years. It's been happening for years. SneakerCon is not going to ban that. But when it comes to like $300 for a box where you don't know what's in it, but they know what's in it, that's a completely different story. Anyway, I just wanted to touch on that. I don't want to kind of put a dampen on the stream. I just want to let you guys know that HHSB Crew, I think you did an amazing video. Feel free to check that video out and run it up while you're at it. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the other topic of discussion that literally popped in my head. I mean, we were talking about the bagel dunks, and then I literally just kind of slipped because I was like thinking about like what else. Oh, okay. Well, we got the 85s obviously here in front of me. This is a must cop. Obviously, there's definitely gonna be a lot of demand, because, you know, I mean, it's interesting to me because the quality on this is just out of this world. You know, if you, some people say to go half a size higher on these, but I would still go true to size. You just got to wear them in. You got to break them in. It's like it's like really tough leather. This isn't your regular Panda leather. It's not. Okay, this is like good quality leather, and this is definitely going to be something that a lot of people are going to come out of the woodwork for. That is for sure. We also do happen to have these UNC 5s that are coming out as well. I ended up clicking on GOAT. Give me 1 second here. Let me find. Yeah, these are, I believe, on StockX. Yeah, this is another sneaker that, you know, certain people want to have the entire collection for the whole UNC thing. Right now, I got the 6s. I used to have the 4s. I'm kind of kicking myself for selling the 4s, but I mean, you know, it's got this whole thing on the back, which people aren't a fan of, but at the end of the day, this is a collection that you can have, and people are going to come out of the woodwork for these as well. I believe this is releasing March, I believe. I'm going to have to double check the dates, but yes, I believe this is releasing March. Correct me if I stand corrected there, but definitely worthy of it. March 4th. Yeah, so I was right. March 4th, 2023 is when these are dropping. But you guys let me know if there is anything else top of mind you guys are excited for. I know another one that a lot of people are obviously excited about are the Travis Scotts. You know, the olive ones they're clean. They're, you know, I mean, if you're able to get this for retail, I feel like a lot of these Travis Scotts are just kind of untouchable. Like, they're just really hard to obtain. Like, even for me to have hit on the Phantoms, like, I hit 2 pairs, but yeah, they're like, what? I hit on an infant size and a toddler size. I still hit, you know, but I just want to explain to you guys, it's possible, but the larger sizes typically either seem to be backdoored or botted or something. It's very hard to obtain these, but these are growing on me. I really like these a lot. If I hit on these, we're going to rock them. We're going to rock them exactly as you see them in the photo. 1 red lace, 1 olive lace. That's how I want to rock it. I think this just looks amazing. And this is going to be the last, you know, it's going to be the last Jordan 1 low with Travis Scott that's releasing. So if If you don't have one, this is kind of like your last chance to be able to full send it for this. And yes, we're going to be live. We're going to be going full sending it for these. I feel like I'm looking at these socks and I'm like, man, I kind of want those socks with this as well. It just kind of goes really well with the Nike check mark. It's a fire piece overall, and I mean, come on, something priced at 150 bucks. These I already know it, and I'm gonna call it. These are gonna do way, way, way better than the Phantoms. I believe of the Phantoms. You're seeing the Phantoms drop in price. I know all you guys are looking at the prices. If you want to buy in, I think now might be a good time because we're seeing them kind of drop closer to the 600, 550 mark. These are going to do much better. I think this is probably gonna I would say, I'm not going to say it's going to compete with the reverse mocha lows at all. I think if this is on the aftermarket, this is just my prediction right here, is I could see this going from anywhere from 900 to maybe 100, like 1100 if anything. I could kind of see it kind of landing in that space. I don't see this dropping anywhere lower than $800 for sure. This is a fire piece for sure. And best of luck for anybody going for these. Obviously, this is still set to release in March. Let's see, do we have a date? Yeah, March 25, so later in March. Guys, March is going to be insane, okay? So save your money. I know I went pretty crazy with these. I went pretty crazy with the amount of pairs I bought on this. So I'm still deciding how many I'm going to keep. I mean, we got 3 pairs. I'm definitely going to be rocking one stock and run. And then, I don't know, I'm still going to figure out what I'm going to do with that other pair. But considering the fact March is going to be bonkers, we got to save our money. Pay your cards down. Do what you got to do. Save those pennies, save those beans, because March is going to be nuts. Trust me, okay? And I feel like we're already starting to feel like this week is going to start to heat up a little bit. Until the, I guess, remainder of January, and then February is going to start to, I feel like February is going to have a couple spikes, and then March is just going to be bonkers, okay? So save your money, trust me. Nitro says, if I get Travis Scott reversed olive, would sell or trade for Phantom Ones? Oh, wow, really? Okay, you much prefer the Phantom Ones. Okay, hey, man, I mean, everybody has their own opinion, and the Travis Scott Phantoms are really nice. I'm still thinking about getting a pair, but it is more on the simple side. It's just black. You got the white lacing and stuff like that, and the white you just got the white stitching, and white lacing. I don't know. I've been seeing people rocking with the red laces. Has a nice pop to it. I don't know. For me. I mean, the pairs I got aren't my size, but if I were to lace it, I'd probably lace it with the red ones. I really do like that pop for sure. Vlogging with Demetrius, all is well, fam. Watching this game. We got Sean Perry's in the building. Kuya, pa shout out, Bo. Yeah, we got Sean Perry's in the building. What's going on? My good friend from Florida. Well, originally from Philippines, but Sean, did you end up going back to the Philippines, man? I saw Brian in the Philippines. Did you end up going back with him? But yeah, my good buddy Sean Perez, who always giving me all these pointers and tips around YouTube. I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, I wonder if there are some classes online or in person where you can learn about how to stream professionally. So I might get into that, because we're doing this. But if we're gonna do this, we got to do this. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of streamers, they learn on their own. They learn Photoshop on their own. They learn how to get this all set up with OBS and all this stuff, and Streamlabs or whatever they're using. But I'm gonna look into if there is courses and stuff, because like for me, I'm all about getting better. And when you guys know it, we're bringing this channel the freaking moon, baby. You guys know it. But I want to look into ways to really just dial it in this year going forward. We got 19 viewers in the building. I don't know what's going on. Shout out all you guys. I mean, I kind of feel like it's a Sunday stream in a way, but it's Monday. Happy MLK Day to all you all. Thank you for spending time and rocking with me over here. If you guys could take a moment to smash that like button, run it up for this guy over here. We've pretty much been building a sneaker library over here on my YouTube channel, and just touching on all that. We try to touch as much heat as we can, bring it here, feature it for you guys, and give you guys our honest opinion and thoughts if it's worth getting or if it's worth dropping. That's for sure. I don't know too many people that do the whole live streaming with reviews. I mean, I'm just fully transparent. I feel like a lot of people, because our attention spans are so short these days, a lot of people, what they're doing is they're just doing an edited video for 10 minutes and then bang, and then they just send it out. And I do plan on going back to that form of content, but I do feel it's necessary for the success on YouTube to have shorts, live streams, edited videos, long and short content, and really so we need to spend more time this year, dial it back a little bit, and then really kind of figure out just dropping, I guess, like pennies in different areas. And basically, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But shout out to Sean Perez, man. Thanks for stopping by. What is good, everybody? Guys, I hope you're all doing well. Again, I wasn't really planning on being live that long. We're around 41 minutes over here. But if you guys have a specific request that you guys are interested in, like around a sneaker that's dropping, I'm more than happy to touch on it. But with that being said, that's pretty much the stream for this evening. I just wanted to feature these Kasinas. I think these are clean, guys. I really do. I really do think that these sneakers, let me just blow up my webcam over here. Like, I do feel like these are slept on. I mean, considering the fact like they're not doing such crazy amounts on the aftermarket. I really like these a lot. And you know, if you guys ended up stopping into the stream for this, you know, again, I'm giving it a solid 9 out of 10. I really think it's such an amazing sneaker. I really love the fact it comes with the extra keychain as well, the little bird on the back. That little bird. It's freaking awesome. But guys, that's pretty much it for the stream today. Thank you all so much. I'm going to go ahead and just feature my Instagram real quick. So if you guys are new and you're literally stumbling upon who is this dude, you know, you guys can find me pretty much on the interwebs. And basically what I do is I end up posting in my story after these videos. I post a link in case you missed it. You can just click the link I posted in my story, so you can end up, like, you know, catching up on what we initially touched on and all that stuff. Crazy to me. We were at 2,500. We dropped a little bit down to 2,497. But if there's 3 people in here that can run it up over here, follow me. We can bring it back to that 2,500 followers. I'd appreciate it. So 3 things in typical fashion. Consider subscribing to the channel, smash that like button, and then also consider following me over here on Instagram. But guys, with that being said, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and play some music, and then I'm going to dip out of here. But I'll be back soon, all right? Sooner than you guys know. I mean, typically we go live Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 7 p.m. PST, 10 p.m. EST. You guys know it. And, you know, we just not skipping a beat over here, that's for sure. But I'm going to go ahead and just play some music. Interesting. I don't seem to have, where are we at? Yeah, okay, I'm just going to find some song over here, play it, and then we're going to dip on out here. But guys, thank you so much for all your support. And yeah, with that being said, I'm going to peace out. Thank you. Peace.